Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, and welcome back to a fantastic video on my channel. I am doing a few videos in one go because I have a trip planned soon. So I'm sorry if all of them sound like they are recorded in the same day because they are. Today's episode is all about Am I the A-hole? A very classic case on this channel. Sit back, relax, and I shall take you down the memory lane of subreddit, I guess. The first story is Am I the a-hole for telling my roommate to clean the bathroom? So I, 22 male, live with my girlfriend, 25 female, and our roommate, 24 female. We've been friends for a while all through high school, and we get along very well in almost all things. We do have some disagreements about the thermostat temperature, etc., but overall, it's alright. A few weeks ago, I noticed that my roommate didn't flush the bathroom after taking. Oh, gross. I did it for her, but it left stay, so I had to clean. Oh, ew. I didn't confront her about it because she works a manual labor job and I didn't want to bother her. And I mean, it was just one time. Well, she did it again a week after that, and again and again and again. Earlier today, it was the fifth time, and I was also in a rush and it smelled so bad. She hadn't left for work yet, and I told her to please flush the bathroom after she uses it, and that otherwise it smells really bad. I said it rather lightheartedly, and I didn't think I was being rude. I did not mention that it wasn't the first time she'd done it. She said okay and left for work. Later, I got a call from her telling me I was being a poop head, and that was completely unnecessary, and that her boyfriend was in the room at the time, and she feels humiliated. You shouldn't have left a dookie in the toilet. I apologized and said I didn't know that her boyfriend was in the room. I said I didn't mean to shame her like that. It was just that I also had to use the bathroom and go to work, and I was a little annoyed. She said it doesn't matter that an a-hole, that I am an a-hole, and I have half ruined her really. I'm sorry. Were you expecting to be in this relationship for the long run with the partner because they're going to smell your farts, they're going to use the bathroom after you. Like if you move in with your boyfriend, they're gonna smell your poop. This is a PSA for everybody who's listening. Do not be afraid to burp or fart or use the bathroom around your partner. They're gonna find out if you're in it for the long run. They're gonna find out that you work just like a human. Your body defecates, you let out gross smells. They're gonna find out, especially if you move in with each other. You may as well get comfortable now. I said I am sorry and hung up because she seemed so upset, and I did not think she was being rational at all. She's not. She's just annoyed that she got called out for leaving a dookie in the dish. I told my girlfriend this. She told me she agrees with our roommate. That I was being an ass. That it's not my roommate's responsibility. What? That she shouldn't have to do all that for my comfortability. I'm sorry. Do you want to see somebody else's poop when you use the bathroom? Pet owners know, and parents will know it's already gross having to clean up your kid or your pet's waste. Having to change litters, having to pick up poop outside, having to change diapers. It's disgusting, but having to clean up after a grown person. Gross. I find this bizarre, but I have asked one friend and they said that it was a complex issue. On one hand, I would absolutely flip out if their roommate didn't flush, but on the other hand, I would absolutely unequivocally and cut that word in the wrong here, and I should be happy she didn't flip out right there and then. Am I the a-hole? No, no. Please explain to your girlfriend about like the amount of times you've had to flush. Also, if the girlfriend thinks it's not a big deal, do not flush. Leave it for your girlfriend to find. Okay? Just leave it for your girlfriend to find it. Maybe use like a public bathroom or like go to your friend's house and use their bathroom. Just let your girlfriend find it. See how much she chooses her friend's side after that. Okay? God, some people are just gross. Imagine not cleaning up your own dookie. It takes 5 seconds to. Does that mean she's not washing her hands? Ew. But it takes 5 seconds to like flush the toilet. It's just like a little, like depending on where you live, it's either a pull for the flush or just like a little button, or you push down the lever. Is she even wiping? Ew. Oh, I'm moving on. This is gross. Am I the a-hole for not doing the cheating prank the way my friends wanted me to? Note, this is not my account but a friend's. I don't have one, and he suggested I ask Reddit over my dilemma. He's also helping me type it out. Okay, okay. I, 35 female, have been married to my husband, Alan, 38 male, for the past 4 years, and it's been great. Now, I have a group of girlfriends that I've known since high school. Ugh, red flag. Like, I'm sorry if you are friends with your high school girlies, but some people peak in high school, and that's it. One of the friends, Beth, came up with this idea of doing a cheating prank on our husband slash boy. Why? What good is that gonna do? As it's something she's seen on TikTok. What good does that bring? Everyone agreed to do it, but I wasn't keen. While do love a good prank, I don't feel like it should be hurtful or mean-spirited. Yeah, pranks are great if nobody's hurt. If somebody gets upset or hurt, it's not a prank. It's just you being a twat. Two of my friends, including Beth, did the prank, and their husbands found it hilarious. Did they? They kept pressuring me to join in the fun and do the prank, but I wasn't of course you're not comfortable. Especially since it would involve my husband catching me with another guy. Oh my, ew. Even if we weren't doing anything, it would be disrespectful. A day later, I came up with a prank that was inspired by an old band commercial that featured a woman screaming in pleasure, and it turns out she was eating ice cream. I thought that might be funny, so on my day off, I got the best ice cream and waited for Alan to come home. I waited in the bedroom, laying in bed, and as I ate the ice cream with my camera set to record. When I heard my husband enter, I started screaming with pleasure. When my husband entered the bedroom, oh my god, this ice cream is so good, he started laughing. See, that's actually really cute. He started laughing. He said he would be right back, and went to the kitchen and came back with a spoon. He hopped right into bed saying, "This must be some damn good ice cream." And we finished it off. I told him I recorded the prank and he said I was a little nutty, but that's why he loved. That's cute. That's really, really, really cute. When I showed my friends the video, some got angry, especially Beth. She said I didn't do it right and that I should have done it the way she did it. I told her I have no regret and that I thought the original cheating prank was mean. She called me a coward and then I called her a beach. And I left soon after. Some of my friends in the group think I should have just done the prank as I shouldn't have done the prank at all if I was uncomfortable. And the others said I should have done it the way Beth suggested. My husband is on my side and said if I did the prank with a guy involved, he wouldn't have found it funny. Exactly. People have boundaries. My friend, the one who owns this account, says I did the right thing. Yeah, look, he laughed at that one, and he told you he wouldn't have laughed at the other prank. And people on Reddit will likely agree. Am I the a-hole for not doing the cheating prank? Okay, you are not the a-hole. I have a funky feeling that your friends wanted you to do the cheating prank because they want you and your husband to break up, or because their pranks didn't go to plan and they didn't want to be the only ones. Yeah, comment. Serious question. Are there genuinely many 30-plus-year-old groups who are still concerned with pranks like this? Yeah, like, what the hell? This is what kids do. Not the a-hole. I've seen this cheating prank done before, and it's ruined a marriage. Yeah, like everybody's on OP's side, and so am I, because the prank that she would have done, the husband even confirmed he wouldn't be laughing. And the prank that she did do, it was actually really, really cute, and they were both laughing afterwards and enjoying it, and they ended up eating ice cream together in bed. How cute. Like, she still did a prank. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I'm so. Is this straight culture? The first couple is really, really cute, but the friends that peaked in high school, that's so confusing. I'm very confused. I don't understand. Am I the a-hole for not saying much to defend my cousin after what my aunt said to her? Context. I, 18, currently live with my aunt's family since my mum is in prison. Customs officer who accepted bribes. Oh, okay. My aunt is a literature professor. She often expresses disapproval of my cousin 16's preference, referring to her romance novels as a literary McDonald's. It's not her business. Tells her they don't teach us anything about society. I'm sorry, but society's going downhill. It's okay to live in fantasy sometimes. If it's escapism, none of your business. At one point, she brought it up to me in one of their arguments, telling her that she has to read meaningful classics if she wants to get into good universities like mine. I didn't want to say much since it already feels like I'm imposing slash inconveniencing her, so I only told my aunt that I read romance too, and those books helped me build up my vocab and do well enough on the exams I had to take to gain admission. Not to mention they helped with decompressing. She dismissed this, My cousin said I could have said more to help her out instead of letting her get castigated like that. So are you the a-hole? What? The aunt is the a-hole. That I know for sure. The aunt is living through the kids. Like, maybe she didn't get the degree she wanted because she's got kids, so she's trying to get the kids, like pageant moms. They're living vicariously through the kids. That's what it's giving me. Or if she did get her degree, it's like, oh, my kids need to be perfect too because I'm perfect. One or the other. The cousin's reading preference is romantic novels, and they don't teach you anything. Who gives a hell what it teaches you? She's still reading. If she's so concerned about the literary levels of her child, shouldn't she be happy that the daughter is still actually reading in the first place? I want to say there's no a-holes. Like the cousin's not the a-hole, and OP is not the a-hole. However, the aunt is. Yeah, I'm reading comments, and everybody is also like, yeah, the aunt is just like a snob, basically. Like gatekeeping reading. Like, why gatekeep reading so much when reading is the same? Whether you're reading novels, manga, comics, whatever you're still reading. You're still absorbing information and practicing your reading skills. People are not really defending the cousin because the cousin also like I don't know, the cousin shouldn't have expected more, but also at the same time she could have. She's also being chastised whilst OP isn't, so she's seeing it as you've just waltzed into my house. Maybe she doesn't know about the mother. She's waltzed into the house and she's getting better treatment, and the mother's always been looking down on her and chastising her. Maybe the cousin actually doesn't want to go to a pristine university. I don't know, so much more information is needed. But like, stop gatekeeping reading. Reading is reading. Girl, like, I read for my YouTube career. Not just that, but like in my spare time, I read up on like mortuary stuff because I want to be a mortician. I also read the Coraline novel to pass the time. Like, reading is just reading. I don't understand. Why is it such a big deal what genre she reads? Why is it such a big deal if she has to go to a certain university? No a-holes, but the aunt is. Like, what's the categories again? It's like, you're the a-hole, not the a-hole, everyone sucks, then I want to say, there's something else? There's something else is like, no a-holes, I guess? I don't know. There's no a-holes, except the aunt. The aunt is the a-hole. That's my verdict. And stop gatekeeping reading. You're still looking at words and taking in the information, and if you can, like if you have the ability to, you are still imagining it. So stop gatekeeping reading, and hopefully the cousin can just learn to shut out her mother. Anyway, thank you for staying with me on my journey through Reddit. I'm sorry if you can hear like the fan in the background or any feedback. Again, it's like British summertime, and it's like living in a swamp. It's not good sun. It's like it's like living in someone's armpit. It's really disgusting. And the fan is just kind of like swirling the air around. It's not nice, but it's better than not having the fan on. Anyway, thank you for sticking by, and I shall see you in the next video, my darlings. Love you all and stay safe. Mwah.